15-0, and you told the guys it's a 48-minute game. What do you think of the way you all responded?
Yeah, we weren't ready to play. Cannot be ready to play going on the road for the first game of the series. We did a good job of settling in, competing a little bit, coming back and making some plays.
You were ready to play, though. How in the world do you come off the bench and create chaos so quickly?
It's the playoffs. Gotta be ready to go.
Appreciate it.
Yep, thank you.
Mike?
Thank you, Zora. He's had such an impact beyond the box score. He's got 8 in the box score, but he's plus 20 in the first half. American Express at the half coming up. At the break.
Stuck with their schemes. They stuck with their strategy. Shai had 1 point, those 0 points in the first quarter, right? So, and they was just figuring out what they needed to do. But I tell you what, the other J-Dub came in and stepped up. Oh my, incredibly. He shot the ball extremely well. He played well. He played hard. He ran the court. He moved the ball. And Casey Wallace on the defensive end, he was phenomenal on the defensive end. Again, OKC took their time, walked the Spurs down into halftime, and as a result, man, they going up.
Yeah.
And they took advantage of the Wemby minutes on the bench.
Absolutely.
You know, they became, you know, they were Wemby was what, plus 15.
Yes.
They were minus 10. So once Wemby goes out, they were in attack mode, getting into the paint, getting to the rim, which caused, you know, help defense open up jump shots, threes, layups. So yeah, that's just them staying patient. That just shows you a championship team going on the road, not getting rattled, being down 15. Hey, we're just going to take our time. We're going to continue to execute, and good things will happen, and they've done that.
That's a great point. Listen, they went on a 12-2 run when Wemby went back onto the bench, and ultimately they were plus 12 with Wemby on the court, minus 19 when he was off of the court. But as you can see, OKC's bench could take advantage of Wemby having to take his break. Let's get into what we got back with De'Aaron Fox playing for the first time in the Western Conference Finals. He had 11 points, didn't look slowed at all by that right ankle.
Yeah, we talked about it in the open. I thought he was going to make a huge difference for him, and he did. Why? Using his hands, his quickness, his speed, his ability to get into the paint. Look at that. He caught the ball before they could react to it. He's already laying the ball up. You see here, spreading out the floor. That's 2 scores, primary scores, pump fake. He was shooting, these are shots that he was taking before the game. Here's another one. This is just, I'm faster than you. They call me De'Aaron Fox. Good luck staying in front of me. Oh, I also have the 1-2 Euro step to the layup. He's so hard to guard. He creates easy buckets for himself. Here's 2 guys. I'm faster than both of you. I'm going to split you. I'm going to bump you off, and I'm going to use my offhand. So his ability to score, his ability to get in the paint, to make the game easier for Wemby, because they were putting a lot of attention on him, which opened up those driving lanes that he can get to that a couple of guys on that team cannot do.
Yeah, on the flip side of that, so Dylan Harper, he goes back to the bench, and ultimately Keldon Johnson, he's the 6th man of the year, not getting some of the same scoring that we've seen before. How do they continue in different rotations to create more offense for the Spurs?
Again, we in game 3, so you have to figure out how can I stay one step ahead of my opponent. Yeah. And it's a game of punches, man. San Antonio been throwing punches they threw the first punch. OKC threw the second punch. And this third quarter will dictate how this game goes moving forward.
Yeah, listen, it's been a game of runs and still obviously very close. We can't even get 10 points to separate these 2 teams. Wemby created a little separation there on the 3. Right now, his squad down 7 at the half in game 3. Conference Finals. It's giving us everything we need. Listen, we just updated you before we left. Jaylin Williams, he is out dealing with that hamstring since January and is only playing 3 playoff games. But the good news for the Spurs, you see it right there, De'Aaron Fox available for the first time during the Western Conference Series. And also Dylan Harper, he is back in. Remember, he left early during the 3rd quarter, did not return to the game, and he was forced into the starting lineup with Fox out. Let's get into it. The difference that is made on the court when a veteran 9-year player like De'Aaron Fox gets to join back up and tag team in with Wemby.
The difference?
Yeah.
It's scary to me because there's another guy out there who can put the ball in the basket, who could be a primary threat, and Wemby doesn't have to be the focal point. Yes, you're going to put all of your attention on Wemby, as you should, but now there's a guy with De'Aaron Fox who can navigate and make plays for others as well. So this is a big addition, getting him back. I mean, it's a surprise with Dylan Harper, but I think De'Aaron Fox is a need for them as well.
Yeah, they've been dealing with turnovers bad. 44 turnovers through 2 games, giving up 55 points to OKC. That is a big difference ultimately for this team.
Yeah, I mean, the Spurs have to take care of the basketball. Even though Castle is playing extremely well. But to have that many turnovers in a 2-game span, it just, you cannot do that. That just goes to tell me that You're just playing. You're not focused on taking care of the basketball. You're not focused on making sure that we get precise passes. You're just playing. And I love that. And on the flip side of that,
I know.
he's averaging 20, right? He's averaging 20. He's passing the ball. He's playing great defense. He's matching OKC's guard physicality, right? He's setting the tone from a physicality from a physicality standpoint when it comes to guarding Shai and guarding everybody else. So you want to see that aggressiveness by Stephon Castle. Don't dumb that down. I want to see another level of that today.
How do you balance that if you're a coach? This is a guy who's your second leading scorer in the postseason. He had a couple double-doubles. Obviously, those 20 turnovers, not what you want through 2 games, but you need the aggression and a lot of things that he brings at the same time.
Well, one thing Stephon Castle's going to do, he's going to play physical. He's going to be aggressive. He's going to pick up. He's guarding he's guarding Chet. He's guarding Shai. He's guarding Lou Dort. Whoever it is bringing the ball up the court, he wants the challenge. And that right there.
And he's doing that.
Hey, listen, the world know what he said here on this dunk
I mean, that's worth like 6 turnovers in itself.
That's about 6 turnovers right there.
6 turnovers right there.
Stephon understands the moment. Even though he's a young player, he understands the moment. He understands the challenge, what it means to take the challenge. And he really believed that the Spurs can beat OKC, and he's carrying it that way.
Getting the opportunity to play in a conference finals, in your mind, you're like, we're this close. And I want to help my team get over the top. So sometimes you tend to rush yourself and you tend to push the envelope a little too much. But that's the beauty of this is a series, and you can watch film, and you can see where you can be aggressive and when you need to dial it back a little bit and just make the right play because, like you said, 20 turnovers, averaging 10 a game for like 20 to 25 points, that's something like that can be the difference in sweeping this team, which we know that's not going to happen, but maybe you're up 2-0 instead of 1-1 with the turnovers. So for him, we just want to settle him down, particularly at home. Now you're at home, we're excitement, the fan, we know it's going to be rocking in here. Settle in, just make the right play, but like you said, you don't want him to lose his aggression.
Yeah. Listen, I see Wemby down here. He's working out. He's warming up. They're bodying him a little bit in the paint right now. Listen, we saw a little bit more Isaiah Hartenstein on him. He played him for about 8 minutes as the primary defender in Game 2, and it seemed to have made a difference. There were just different looks that he was getting defensively.
I thought that was the key move and the key adjustment of OKC. I mean, Wemby, you talk about the physicality. Look, Hartenstein understands how to play basketball. He didn't have no possessions on Wemby first game. Right here, he just want to keep a body on him, keep him between Wemby and the basket. I'm gonna give up some fouls, but I'm playing hard and I'm playing aggressive. But I also understand that Wemby, I also know that Wemby understand what he's up against today.
Here's what I love about San Antonio staff. What they were working on right here just now is being held and still getting to the weak side.
And now they're playing football.
Yeah, they worked hard, they earned it. But
almost.
But that just says a lot about them and how important the details are to win a game. Now they say we're not going to cry about it, but we're going to adjust to how you've been played. And we make it happen. And they're working on that. And I love to see that. That says a lot about this organization and their preparation.
Yeah, for sure. Listen, Wemby had 26 points in the paint in Game 1, just 10 in Game 2, so obviously under control a little bit more by OKC's defense. But let's get into what we saw from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander also in Game 2. Listen, the 2-time MVP, maybe he was feeling it out, trying to figure out exactly how he wanted to attack the Spurs in Game 1, but he found his spots for sure in Game 2.
He definitely found his spots. Yes, he had 30 points, but he had 9 assists. And the one thing we've seen Shai all season, oh my goodness, what we've seen all season is his patience and his willingness to get off the ball for guys to make plays. And they understand they need to make plays for him. So when guys are knocking down shots, it makes the second half, fourth quarter for him to be in attack mode. So that's what he's starting to see is like, okay, get off the ball, guys knock shots. I need y'all to knock down shots. They know that. Watch me do what I do.
Yeah, 9 assists for Shai in Game 2, added in 30 points, and ultimately the series was evened up 1-1. There's the big guy, Isaiah Hartenstein, played a huge role. A.J. Mitchell